When I was about 12, I auditioned for the art school in Johannesburg as a ballet student. Everybody had to wear uniforms, no makeup. On Mondays, we had to all stand on our knees. All the girls had to stand on their knees, and your uniform had to hit the floor. Like, your uniform couldn't be above your knee. It was pretty conservative. It just didn't feel like American school. And I went to an art school, so you can imagine what the other schools were like. I was always like third or second tallest, and then very lanky, blonde, some teeth missing. The first, 8 years of my life, I didn't have front teeth. I was pretty sick as an infant, so I was on a lot of antibiotics and stuff that had kind of rotted my teeth. I wasn't that worried about it, except for when we did school photos. I was obsessed with smiling, for some reason I couldn't comprehend that maybe I could just take the photo with my mouth closed. So I thought that if I showed my bottom teeth, that people would think I had teeth. And so all of my school photos for the first 8 years of my life looked like this. I was obsessed with musicals in a way, just kind of lip syncing to tapes and things like that. I liked some of the raunchier ones, like Cabaret and yeah, all that jazz. I could do all that jazz like this. I always had a real interest in traveling. I have very vivid memories of my mother reading encyclopedias and just telling me about the world. And we would always study these big maps. We were at the bottom of that map, everything was above us. I always had this feeling of looking up into a map and going, what else is out there? But I didn't really seriously think about leaving South Africa until I was 16. Yeah, I'd never auditioned before, so I didn't know what people did when they went to audition. So I thought that I was supposed to do everything for real. I was this far away from bringing a ketchup bottle and squirting it all over me for the scene where I get shot. I showed up in a catsuit and fell into the room, and I'm like, she shot me, the bitch shot me. I looked like a maniac. I went outside the casting room, and there were all these secretaries on their phone and answering phones, and I think I went, it's gonna get a little loud, just for a second. And then I just barged through the door. It was just crawling on the floor, and I could tell everybody was just whoa. They were just scared not to give me the role. There are moments in young adult where I cringe. Little tiny things that I definitely stole from a lot of people. I had heard a story of a girl that was on a date. They were kind of making out, and it was he was and she was oh, he's gonna touch the cutlets. Girls wear those. I wear them. Everybody wears them. If you don't have boobs, you wear those. She went to the bathroom to take the cutlets out, and her purse was too small to put the cutlets in. So she was in the bathroom with the cutlets, not knowing what to do with the cutlets. And I just always thought that was such a funny image of a woman in a bathroom, not knowing what to do with these things that you glue onto your boobs, which is just the most bizarre, unsexy thing there is, but we all do it. And I think that was one of the elements of the story, really trying to show those naked moments that only women will get, I'm sure a lot of guys were just what the hell? I'm yeah, sorry. That's how it goes.